What's up, family? Trail here. We have some not surprising news to share with you. Liz Cheney, the Republican, said that she might be leaving the Republican Party very soon, which a lot of Republicans were pretty excited about this huge news from her. Also, Donald Trump is attacking one of his close allies that he supported during a previous election. Apparently, the close relationship or friendship has been broken. Also, we have some new stimulus checks that may be approved very soon. This could mean that millions of dollars for Americans. Also, we have an update regarding the invasion of Ukraine, as well as some huge threats that could suggest a war between the United States could happen very soon. And lastly, I do want to share with you my partnership with Mumu, but we'll talk about that later on in this video. But in the meantime, hey, you guys already know what to do. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel as well as hit the like button for us. Now let's jump into the video. Tropical Storm Ian could become a catastrophic Category 4 hurricane. Now we know this is pretty much the second major hurricane that we are having dealing with in the United States, in which this thing is headed towards the state of Florida, in which if it does, it could pretty much hit all of Florida, from Destin all the way down to Miami, Florida. But anyways, the Florida Governor DeSantis, has already declared a state of emergency. So guys, if you are in that particular area, I do want to remind you that you need to go ahead and prepare yourself just in case this hurricane continues to pick up traction and turn into a Category 4, which pretty much Florida hasn't really received a hurricane in over the last 4 to 5 years. So this could be very devastating. Liz Cheney, she has come out and said that she will leave the GOP if the former President Donald Trump wins the 2024 nomination. Now, this could be some very sad news from some Republicans. However, some other Republicans are pretty excited about this information. And they're saying, look, this could be the greatest gift ever. And yes, we did hear from Arizona Republican candidate Kari Lake on Sunday, in which she said her campaign welcomed Representative Liz Cheney, in which she was already promising to do everything that she could to ensure that Lake does not win in November. And now she is saying that, look, this particular news coming from Liz Cheney, in which she could potentially leave the GOP party. Yes, she said, look, this news couldn't come at a better time. This could be a huge and the best gift ever. So yes, guys, Liz Cheney, which is the one that's really fighting to make sure that she tries to put the former President Donald Trump in jail, as well as prevent him from ever holding an office in the White House. But guys, she is still struggling right now, in which a lot of people are going against her, and especially Republicans, because they feel like she has already switched parties pretty much. But anyway, she is threatening that she is going to leave the Republican Party. In addition, she is also saying that, look, Republicans are going through contortions right now to justify the classified documents at Mar-a-Lago, which pretty much she said that shows how fundamentally destructive the former President Donald Trump has been to the Republican Party. So yes, the Republican Party has pretty much changed overall, and they are really trying to support this former president as far as what he is dealing with these classified documents, with the fraud charges. I mean, just a ton of things right now, guys. This is really putting a tarnish to the Republican Party. But who am I, guys? I'm just a random guy on YouTube. But anyways, guys, in addition to that, hey, Trump is going after one of his former fellow colleagues, as well as his allies. This is someone that he has supported in the past in some previous elections, and that is the governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis. And yes, Trump, who once endorsed DeSantis as his great friend, he is now slamming the ungrateful Florida governor, saying, look, I made him, according to the former President Donald Trump. Yes, Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis haven't spoken in months, according to the Washington Post, and Trump endorsed DeSantis back in 2018 during a campaign, but hasn't campaigned for him since that particular time. Now, privately, Donald Trump has slammed DeSantis as ungrateful, telling some of his advisors, saying that, look, I made him what he is today. And now it looks like they are no longer friends because neither one of them have spoken to one another in months and pretty much probably over a year now. Now, we all know that the governor, Ron DeSantis of Florida, is probably going to run in the 2024 presidential election, in which he could face off with his ally Donald Trump if Donald Trump decides to still run for the 2024 presidential election. Now, I've said it many times on this channel, which I don't believe that Trump will actually run, considering all of the dealings that he is dealing with right now, and even an opportunity for him to lose for a second time. I don't think Trump wants that on his record. I think he pretty much wants to stay where he is at and continue to fight with his legal issues. But anyways, guys, hold me to it. I will eat my cake if I am wrong during that particular time. But anyways, guys, that is just my opinion. But I would like to interrupt this video to share with you my new preferred brokerage account that I use for buying and selling stocks. It is called Moomoo. I recently got them to offer my family and friends up to 15 free stocks. Now, in order to qualify, all you have to do is sign up using the link down below, and that will get you at least one free stock. And then after that, deposit $100, and that will give you an additional 4 free stocks. And if you deposit $2,000 or more, you can receive all 15 stocks for free. And the beauty about this is they could be worth up to $2,000. Now, if you do sign up, please remember to keep your money in your brokerage account at least 60 days, guys, in order to receive the stocks. And again, it's free money, so don't sleep on this opportunity. But anyways, let's get back into the video. Moving on, we do have some bit of good information in regards to the invasion of Ukraine, and that is because we heard from the President Zelensky of Ukraine, in which he said that, look, the latest reports are very positive. We have some positive results in several directions in regards to the war with Russia, in which he said that, look, we are turning ground, guys. We are pretty much fending off Russia, and it looks like Russia is retreating, in which we all know that Russia is calling for a mobilization right now, which they are forcing individuals in Russia to actually join the services of the military, which has caused an uproar for those individuals in Russia, in which we have seen an influx of individuals looking for one-way flights out of Russia into another country because they do not want to participate in this war against Ukraine. However, over 700 people have protested because of this, in which 742 individuals have been jailed because of their protests in Russia. In addition to that, we do have a video that came out on Sunday which shows that Russia ended up losing about 4 of their planes all in one single day, which this goes to show you that Ukraine is really making ground on the invasion of Ukraine. So this is some very positive news if you are in support of Ukraine against Russia. However, it doesn't appear that Russia is trying to stop anytime soon. They want to regroup, get more people, give them some old guns, and put them in this war against Ukraine. But hopefully, guys, hopefully they will end this war very soon. Now, we have saw previously over the past couple of weeks in which Vladimir Putin has threatened to use nuclear weapons against Ukraine, considering they are unable to make any other grounds any other way. So the United States has stepped up and they have put out a statement against Russia saying that, look, we are warning you of catastrophic consequences if you use any type of nuclear weapons against Ukraine. That is a dire warning message from the United States, in which they are going to stand by it because the United States is a powerhouse and they do not want to take anyone using any type of nuclear weapons against anyone, especially someone that is considered an ally of the United States. So the question is, the big question is, will Putin really go forward with using these nukes, these nuclear weapons against Ukraine? We don't know, guys. We are still unable to determine where his brain is. We just don't know, guys. Putin, he just keeps confusing everyone. But anyways, guys, an ex-NATO commander said that, look, Putin is becoming quite desperate at these particular times because he is failing and he doesn't want to admit that Russia has failed in the war against Ukraine. He doesn't want to admit it, which I agree. He is a dictator. He doesn't want to admit anything like this. He wants to conquer it any means necessary, which means he might have to go ahead and use those nuclear weapons. But in addition to that, even Russia's friends are getting upset over Putin's war against Ukraine. They are saying that, look, it is time to give it up. It is time to raise the white flag and just walk away from this war that doesn't seem like it's going to end anytime soon. But of course, Putin doesn't want to listen to anyone else but himself. So again, guys, this war will continue to go on and we'll just have to see how it all turns out. And hopefully this war will end sometime very soon, guys. But in the meantime, we will continue to keep them in our prayers because there have been a lot of lives being lost, especially unnecessary lives. But anyways, keep them in your prayers. But hey guys, moving on to some stimulus update news, because we did hear from the governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, in which he has recently proposed an additional $1.1 billion in family-focused tax relief plans or bills for the year of 2023. And yes, it says right here that if this is actually passed, there will be a year-long tax exemption on other household items that families need on an everyday basis. So yes, guys, this could mean that millions of dollars could be allocated for the millions of Americans that live in the state of Florida. Now, we just hope that other states also introduce something as similar to this as well, and even hopefully that we get something like this from the federal government. But I don't necessarily see us getting anything from the federal government until we officially acknowledge that we are pretty much into a recession. But anyways, guys, this talks about this particular $1.1 billion in stimulus relief aid for those individuals that live in Florida, in which Governor DeSantis announced this on this previous Tuesday of this potential tax relief proposal that would bring tax relief for families if it is passed in legislature. But anyways, it says during a press conference, DeSantis explained an expansion of the annual back-to-school tax holiday, as well as a permanent tax exemptions for baby and toddler items were included in this particular proposal. Now, it also said that if this bill is passed, there will be a year-long tax exemption on other household items that families need on an everyday basis. So this is pretty much really good to say in the state of Florida, and we respect you as taxpayers, and we're going to work to lessen the burden on you that you're dealing with right now. And according to the governor's office, the proposal includes tax holidays on items often bought by families in the Sunshine State of Florida. And you can see right here, guys, this is just a list of things that are included for these particular things that families pretty much need on a daily basis. So, yes, guys, this is potentially some huge amounts of stimulus relief aid, tax cuts, as well as exemption on particular products that Americans need on an everyday basis. So this could provide pretty much a savings because of the high inflation that we are dealing with right now. So yes, guys, this is some huge news coming out of the state of Florida. And we have already seen Ron DeSantis also offer those $450 stimulus checks to specific Americans that are on the TANF program. So yes, guys, as Governor Ron DeSantis continues to get ready to run for the 2024 presidential election, as well as the midterm elections, he is continuously offering new types of stimulus relief for the American people. But moving on, guys, we also have the state of Missouri, in which the Missouri Senate recently passed an individual income tax cuts bill that is now headed to the House for their approval as well. Now, you can see right here, guys, that this roughly $1 billion proposal would cut the top income tax rate from 5.3% down to about 4.95% beginning in the year of 2023. And most Missouri earners pay the top income tax rate as of now. But it does say that Missourians could get a break on their state income taxes under a proposal that has been approved by the Republican-led state Senate on this past Wednesday. And senators voted 24-4 to send this bill to the GOP-led House for their consideration for this bill to be actually passed. But anyways, guys, this particular proposal is around $1 billion, and it would cut the top income tax rate from 5.3 to 4.95% beginning in 2023. And most Missouri earners pay the top income tax rate, which applies to those who make more than $8,700 per year in taxable income. Now again, this particular measure also eliminates the lowest tax bracket, meaning that earners who bring in less than about $1,000 a year no longer will have to pay state income taxes. So that is some huge news, especially for our low income earners in the state of Missouri, because that could pretty much wipe out all of your state taxes if you make less than $1,000 per year, which they shouldn't even be charging taxes whatsoever for making that amount of money. But anyways, guys, this particular proposal looks very promising for those individuals that live in Missouri and all of these other things that are included in this particular bill, but they won't know exactly whether or not this bill is going to pass until they get sent to the House in Missouri this week for their approval. But anyways, guys, hopefully once we receive more information about this particular proposal, that's $1 billion, I will keep you guys updated as usual. But anyways, guys, we have $1.1 billion for the state of Florida and $1 billion proposal for the state of Missouri. And hopefully we will continue to see other states offer even as much as $1 billion for their respective states as well. But anyways, guys, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But as a quick reminder, don't forget about the promotion with Moo, where they are giving out 15 free stocks. If you are interested, the promotion does end at the end of this month, so that link will be down below. But anyways, guys, hey, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, hey, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.